Hi guys, I'm Daniel and welcome to Kai Sound. Today on the channel we're going to check out the Marshall DSL20H. So hopefully you enjoyed the playthrough. If you did, let me know down in the comment section or by giving this video a thumbs up. The Charvel used in the video made use of all 5 of its pickup selection options to give you the best chance to hear what the amp can do through a variety of pickup combinations. The Marshall ran into the 2 notes reload and then into a blend of the Soldano and Bogner cabs from 3 Sigma Audio. On the whole, I'm absolutely blown away by this amp. Something that I find a little strange for me is that this amp sounds good with everything at noon. You don't really have to adjust very much to get it to sound good. That being said, the EQ is super adjustable and really works with you rather than against you. With most amps that I've played, this isn't the case. Generally, I have to dial them into a sweet spot where the controls will start to respond a little bit more. Whereas the Marshall just sounds good out of the box. It sounds good into all the cabs that I've tried, and believe me, I've tried a lot. And honestly, given how good it is, I'm surprised that it's not more popular. Maybe I'm just misreading the hype around it or the internet or whatever, but to me it doesn't seem to get talked about very much. But given that it's £330 in the UK with free shipping on a lot of places, it's unbelievably good value to get yourself a Marshall that's all valve. I'd say you could pretty much separate the guitar playing community into 2 sections as far as I'm concerned now. Those who have £330 and should buy a Marshall DSL, and those who don't have £330 and should save up and buy a Marshall DSL. And if you own one, obviously you don't count in this. You're already doing a good job. At this point, I should probably point out it's not a sponsored video. I just really like the product. The amp has tons of gain, but not too much. It's quite easy to dial in the right amount and it doesn't feel overpowering unless you really push it to the end of its spectrum. The classic gain channel can be cleaned up, but I wouldn't really call it a completely clean channel. It does go clean, but you're not going to have a huge amount of headroom if you do. To me, it feels more like a breakup channel, which, if you're going to roll back the volume on your guitar anyway, makes it perfect for most styles of music. In the playthrough, boost and delay were used in front of the amp, and it seemed to respond really well to pedals. In particular, the boost pedal really tightened up the low end, which I wouldn't say was particularly flubby to begin with, but it definitely helped push the guitar more into your face, and I think that comes across well in the playthrough. It has an effects loop, but I chose not to use it in this because I wanted the delays to kind of crunch up and distort a little bit as they went along, rather than being accurate copies of what we were hearing. The delay's pretty subtle, but you can hear it a bit more in the highlighted mix that comes after this part of the video. Also, in the video, ignore the pickup selection switch. It's not accurate, but in the SoundCloud link down below, there'll be links to the raw files where it will tell you exactly what pickups were used and also the settings on the amp at the time. The only complaints I really have about the amp is that, one, it's a lot bigger than I expected. Now, this doesn't really matter, but I was expecting a lunchbox, a slightly bigger lunchbox than usual, but still a lunchbox head. This is a dinner box or a supper box or a, you know, feast box. It's huge, but it can still fit under a desk. It's not the size of a proper 50 watt or 100 watt head. It is still a bit smaller, but just beware, if you're expecting to sit it on your desk, you might be in for a surprise. The other complaint is that it feels quite plasticky on the outside. The Tolex is quite shiny, but again, it's £330. I think it's made in the Far East, so not really a lot to complain about for the cost of the amp. Also, please feel free to check out some of my other videos, because I've got some Kemper profiles that are coming out now. I've got videos about mixing and stuff. I've got other amp comparisons, and that would really help the channel if you could give them a watch. Currently, we only have 2 Kemper profiles up on the website, but there will be more coming in the future. I think the next one to go up is the PRS, and then after that, hopefully the EVH, and then the Marshall after that. Thanks for watching the video. Well done if you stuck out to this point. I've done a lot of talking. Please consider subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends if they like guitar as well, or if they don't. I mean, I don't really care, they're your friends. Leave a comment as well, and have a great day. Cheers.